I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
podcast
on the Citadel.
Welcome to Andromenerds, the #1 Mass Effect podcast on the internet.
In the world.
My name is Minius of Minius GC, and with me are my co-hosts, Tucker from Mass Effect Follower.
Hello.
Sweet, his mic's on. The one and only BioFan.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
And the energetic AbilityDrain.
Nah.
Dang it. You know what? I was actually looking and I couldn't find anything with good alliteration, so I might run out very soon. A lot sooner than I thought.
You could say the colorful.
What a terrible shame.
It doesn't quite go with what I'm going for. See, it would be the amazing ability drain, but Anima's already got that, and I can't just take it from her.
You could say the colorful.
Yeah, you don't. I'm going for
Sweary?
alliteration. It doesn't work with a C.
Cunty.
Okay. Andromenerds post every week, Mondays at noon Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 at night in the UK. If you want to contribute to the show with a question or topic suggestion, you should email us at andromenerds@gmail.com.
You know,
So,
you could just pre-record that so that you wouldn't have to keep adding it in.
It's way more fun when you guys interrupt me and I mess up, and then the Tucker talks about, like, Loot Crate.
Well, we want to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I think it's much better that way. First of all, a few notes. When you hear this sound, it means there's a graphic on the screen that has useful information or adorable pictures or something. And BioFan, I'm totally cutting out your little diddle thing because I don't want to do it.
I'm doing a different sound every time for the blooper section. Just add some flavor.
You can't make the blooper section every week. You're not Tucker.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, I think you're making fun of me.
Just being accurate.
We'd never.
Hey!
Secondly, a note on this show, we record these shows well ahead of time because we tried to push the recording times later and found out that all it took was one tiny little thing to go wrong and the show had to be delayed. So we're early, and now that we're finally getting marketing stuff for Mass Effect Andromeda, there's a very, very good chance that the latest stuff is going to have to wait till next week's show, which is what happened to us last week when something happened the day after we recorded.
And will probably happen this week, too.
Almost certainly will happen every week now. This is the marketing campaign, right? It's here? It exists?
Yep.
Are we going? There's less than 50 days.
Yes.
Yep. 49 days.
If it's not going, then dang, something's wrong.
They put out stuff today already, so, it's going.
Yeah,
What did they put out today?
Oh,
Today they put out the character kits for
Those things. Okay, that
Cora
was
and Liam.
all right. Those were not whatever. Interesting, although we pretty much knew all that stuff except for the Vanguard thing. Hey, shoot, and we're tripping around. So first of all, shit.
So my friend's
Tucker.
friend's
Shit.
kind of, she's been under the weather quite a lot recently. And something that I was kind of thinking about is she's had to take medicine. And because they're called antibiotics, I was thinking, does antibiotics really have a different meaning in the Mass Effect universe?
Yes.
So Tucker, was this your related to the Mass Effect story that you were going to
Like
interrupt
people
us
that
with?
really
Antibiotics
hate
handle
biotic-
bacteria and microorganisms. So it wouldn't have anything to do with biotic ability.
No, it's a hate group.
With...
It's a hate group out there.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Antibiotic.
Are you sure the antibiotics aren't the Templars of the Mass Effect universe?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
You can
Okay.
punch them.
Let's talk about that trailer, though.
Best trailer for Mass Effect Andromeda
That was
ever.
very
If you're going to
pretty.
rank all the trailers that we've seen so far.
That was the best one.
We're going to rank them?
Yeah, no, just saying, where does that one rank?
Number one, because we saw people.
I would say the best.
Yeah, number one.
Number one.
Number one, that's my point.
No.
And we
You don't
finally
really-
got to
you
see
don't count
Cora and
anymore,
Lee in
Tucker.
space. That's a big deal. Because they're not...
And they are
they're
not
They're not secret
Quarians.
Quarians.
with prosthetic
Well,
legs.
no, we don't know that yet because you don't
Yes,
know
we
what's
do.
under there. Because remember, it's like you take
Exoskeleton.
the mask off his normal face and you take it off and they're Korean. I forgot what it was. You take them off and they're like a cookie. Oh no, it's fudge.
You think that makeout scene with Bro Rider and Korra, and he like accidentally bites her lip and her mask comes off and there's a Korean mask underneath? Is that the reveal?
Yes, and then he'll look at her and go, "That was my secret fetish."
So this is funny, but you were legitimately tricking some Korean fans.
Really? Really?
Absolutely.
Did they not guess that I was joking the entire time?
No, they're desperate for Koreans, man. They're going to get desperate soon. It's less than 50 days out till the game starts. We haven't seen a Korean.
No, I mean, I am guessing that Koreans do make some sort of appearance in Andromeda.
Maybe.
I'm thinking they'll be mentioned, but I don't think we'll actually see any of them.
No.
Is what I'm
Like
gonna
they're
say.
probably there, but we won't see.
I
them.
mean, I have a feeling that they will be in the game. I just have a feeling.
I think we would have seen them by now.
Well, I mean, we've only seen one Turian. We've only seen Vetra. But we still know
No,
that...
you've seen the
we've seen
dude that
multiple
was also in the
Turians.
gameplay trailer, and also several enemy types have been Turians, by
Yeah.
the way. So
There's a
And
lot of
there are a
Turians
few
in that
walking
city.
through that.
What do you mean, That
Oh,
totally counts.
nah.
There are
Nah.
multiple Turians, meaning more than one.
Eh...
Yeah, okay. Wow. So, impressions. We got visuals on multiple characters. Who's the
I think
coolest?
Oh, that's
Jaw
easy.
looks
Jaw.
pretty cool. Yeah.
How do we
He has
how
a
do we say
monocle.
his name?
Jal?
Yeah.
Is
Jaw.
it Jaw?
Like Joel
Are you sh-
Borland.
Are you sure it's not y'all?
Yo, howdy, y'all.
Jal.
Hey, y'all.
I like my idea where the J and the L are silent, so it's just
It could be like Y, like jalapenos. That's a J, but you pronounce it with a H.
I wonder why they're keeping that under wraps. That's weird.
Keep him what?
Keeping
How to
under
pronounce his name?
Oh, because
Just look it up
Has
on
anyone
internet.
asked?
Yeah. At least ask the voice actors. They're like, we can't say.
Do they know who his voice actor
Well-
is yet? Have they announced that?
Well, okay. So the thing about his voice actor is that there was a voice actor put on IMDb with Jaw's full name that was not known until then. And then also Caroline Livingstone, the voiceover director, follows that voice actor on Twitter.
So it's probably him.
But other than that, there's not been like official confirmation. Technically, maybe Caroline Livingstone just knows the dude.
But it probably is.
But it probably is. But at the same
Who
time,
is
it's
it?
not officially confirmed. It's
Have we heard his voice?
let me look it up real quick.
I know there was a voice in there that might have been his voice, but I don't remember hearing his voice directly.
I don't know.
So what are you comparing this to? Just some dude? Like, what if is he her
His
Facebook
voice
friend?
is in there, but I haven't. So his name is Nyasha Hatendi, and on Jal's full name it says Jal Ama Darav. The Ama and the Darav are two separate words.
All right, I'm still waiting for a real confirmation.
Yeah, I want some confirmation. Until then, I'm saying it's like a rumor, kind of.
And I still want to know how to say his name, not the voice actor, the Jal. Although probably both.
Jal.
I can already tell I'm in trouble.
Do you want me to tweet at somebody and see if we can get an answer?
Yeah, if you want to go live tweeting from multiple days ago, this is what our show is best at. Reading out tweets as they come across, and then you can catch them like 4 or 5 days later.
I like to put out some of the jokes on Twitter when we say them. Yep. Okay. So I just put the antibiotic joke on Twitter, and a person replies saying, "You're recording the podcast right now, aren't you?"
Yeah. Guilty.
It's because you're really straight laced on Twitter, and you get on here, and I don't know what happens. I don't.
It's probably not him on Twitter. It's one of his other little
One of his
slaves.
But we're upgrading his
slaves.
workforce, by the way, because
alright.
he said something that he might actually really care about them.
Yeah, I do care about them.
We need something more
slaves?
than like they're not slaves or sweatshop workers. It's just above that, whatever that is.
Pieces of ass.
Grunts or something. Pieces of ass. Look at all the ass you got around you, man.
Yeah.
I've been
Tough as
tapping at
ass.
us.
I don't know if that translates across the pond.
No, it means the same there as it does here. I mean, he might
sure?
be banging them. I don't know.
So, BioFan, what do you think of Liam?
Oh, God.
So Okay.
What the fuck?
So
I've had him ranting at me all week about this. So.
yeah, I've been because he's the only human male we've seen so far that is maybe a romance option.
That's why I'm going with this.
I mean, I'm not really feeling him yet. I mean, I'll give him a fair chance when the game comes out, but so far I'm not feeling him yet. I've yet to swoon. He may just be like my best friend, the buddy that comes along, like the Garrus of Andromeda, like your best buddy. But I'm not feeling it yet.
No,
and this
me
is
neither.
weird for me because usually by this point, before a BioWare game comes out, I
There's
have
always
my
one,
romance
isn't there?
option. I have
Yeah.
swooned the swoon. Like all the swooning has happened. Major swoonage. All the swoonage has happened. So I feel kind of weird because I've yet to swoon.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
I like Joel the best so far, but I don't know. I don't know what their personalities are like. I might meet them and go, he's boring, he's boring, he's boring. And then someone completely different, who's not even a squad mate, that might be romanceable, might be awesome. And I'll be like, yay. Or knowing my luck, it'll be one that isn't romanceable, which is usually what happens. So, but yeah, so far, in terms of being sure who I'm going to romance, I have no idea. Or who I'll even particularly like, because they've not given us much, have they, really?
And they said they won't give us all the romance options before the game launches this time. And I'm like, it's the one thing I wanted to know.
That doesn't bother me at all, but then I saw a point from somebody where they're saying, man, I would hate to flirt with someone for like 10 hours and have it not go anywhere. And I was thinking, like,
That sounds
yeah,
like my
'cause-
real life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
gonna
because you could
say,
do that in
well,
real life. Yeah,
That sounds like my high school life all over again.
yeah.
Well, it's a further reason to buy the game guide so you can find out who all the romances are immediately.
Wow, I'd advise against game guides. But if that's what you're going for, yeah, I guess so.
I buy them because sometimes there's things that I'm just like, I don't want to spend 10 hours to figure this
BioWare
out.
has taken all of my money. I have bought almost every single thing for Mass Effect Andromeda so far.
Cool.
Yeah.
Slight
Including, like-
derail.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna divert back to topic now. So so it's rumored that Nicholas Gregory Huffman is the face model for Liam. I find him attractive. I'm just not feeling Liam for some reason.
I feel I've seen the model and he's very attractive, but I don't feel
It looks like
personally-
Liam. It's not like a 100% match, but
Yeah.
it like looks kind of
you
like
can
him.
tell it's probably him. But I find the model himself attractive, but I don't find Liam
Yeah,
attractive.
I'm not.
Like, I don't
I'm just
think
not
he's
feeling Liam. Yeah.
transferred over quite so well in game. Like Jessica Chobot, who's stunning in real life, but in Mass Effect 3, she looked like Gollum.
You know,
She looked like a potato.
so far what we've seen of Sis Rider, kind of a similar situation.
Yeah.
Because the model for her, she's drop
She's-
dead
yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's
But
not quite
it's
there
like,
yet, and
yeah.
they're tweaking it a bit.
In the
And
face, she's a bit potatoey. Not the model, but her model in game.
yeah, every time I've seen her in game, she's gotten a little bit better. So
There's too much collagen going on in everybody's face. They're suffering from that again. Like too much Botox, too much, like they're all a bit puffy and they're recovering from plastic surgery kind of thing. Like they're allergic
we'll
to
get there
shellfish.
eventually.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. That's what modding's for anyway.
So anyway, this is on the subject. This is going to be a segment that we're going to have to come back to. It's called "Can I Bang It?"
Yeah.
And this is originally an idea from Frida Wolf, who is voicing Sis Rider in the upcoming game.
Woo.
Although this is kind of more like a "Can I Bang It" preview show because her idea was to go in there and actually do it, and we don't have the game, so we can't test it.
I mean, to be honest, anything is bangable if you're brave enough.
Yeah.
Yes and no,
Yes and no.
Anything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
because this is a digital world, and you don't have that kind of control of your character.
Until mods happen, and then
Until
all
until
sorts of
mods.
weird shit happens.
Just wait
then.
for just wait for the romance scene with the space bear.
I mean, I would do it for science to see what
The
that
science.
I
scene
would
modded
love that.
was like.
I would
but
love that.
You guys are jumping ahead.
I would love that. If someone like made a mod for like a space bear and just switch out switch it for Liam.
Did you
And
see?
so it's now like a space bear model
Dragon Age
with
Origins
Liam.
did that. They had like these blooper reels, and they had like Alistair shagging one of the Grenlocks or something, and it was hideous but really funny.
They also modded to where they replaced the warden with the goat from Goat Simulator and had the romance scene with Morrigan. Okay, Minius, take it over. I can feel you wanting to start the segment.
I was just
now.
going to let you guys go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This was going to be smooth, and now it's not. It's okay. It's Andromenerds. It's obviously going to happen. Anyway, for the purposes of this episode, we're going to name a character in Mass Effect Andromeda and take our best guess on whether or not they'll bang you. And we'll answer that in the
So
form
it has to be
of a percentage.
A character that is in the Mass Effect Andromeda that we know is in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yes.
Boom. Pie
So
jack.
Minius has a list.
So if you
You're not coming up with
hear
one.
100%, that means that's confirmed. That's an official source. You can bang that person. Or if you hear 0%, also confirmed, you can bang that person. Anything in between is a guess.
You mean you can't bang that person?
Callow Jaff.
You cannot. But yeah.
That's my guess.
So
Hijack.
let's just start easily. Cora.
Yes, because
Yeah,
we
100%.
we
well,
seen
yeah,
it.
we saw her in the trailer, didn't
They
we?
were sucking face.
We saw the foreplay.
Yeah.
Jaw.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
That's all we know about so
Confirmed
far.
on Twitter.
That's all we know.
At least for kissing. Kissing is 100% confirmed.
How do we kiss him though? He hasn't got lips. Mind you, we did it with Garrus and it was all right. So
We know more about Jaw that he's able to be romanceable than anything else.
I know, and that he has a monocle, and I'm going to steal it, and that's all I need to know.
And it's a cool monocle.
So let's do the fun stuff. Drac.
No.
Can you bang
No.
Drac?
would like to.
20% maybe.
No.
This isn't a yes or no question. You're supposed to come up with a percentage
0.
of how likely it is that you bang him.
20%.
Yeah,
20?
20%.
20%.
I'm super optimistic. I'm going with 50.
I'm going to 0.
He has 4 balls.
Technically, you're not supposed to be able to go with 0, but you're not going to follow the rules anyway.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to go 0? You said it's 100 is a yes, 0 is a no.
No, 0
No.
is confirmed not, 100 is confirmed yes.
Oh.
So you have to go 1% as lowest because
So like
it's not confirmed yet.
0.001% is
Can
acceptable.
I do point? Yeah, I was gonna say 0.00 repeatedly, then 1.
Whole numbers.
Yes.
Damn it, motherfucker.
No, that's fine. No, you can do that.
Wait,
He's going to do what he wants anyway. There's no real reason to stop him.
can my percentage be pi?
Sure.
Like-
No. In fact, we're going to stop asking you. PB.
Yes.
I'd say yes.
99%.
Yeah, 99.9%.
Wait,
99. I had a
They
99.9.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that they said PB is romanceable.
Nope.
Nope. Officially confirmed nowhere.
But she probably is. But
At
then
this
again, if
point.
she was, could you imagine? Everyone would be so angry if they couldn't romance
Oh,
Nasari.
people would be so angry if the one Asari on our squad was not romanceable.
Yeah, she's romanceable.
I would say 75% for both male and... Like, if she is a romance option, I would say that she's probably, like, 85, 90% for both female and male writer.
Well, I mean,
Because the Asari are pretty sexually fluid.
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna say, has there been Asari that? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are, but I was thinking like Liara and Samara are all fine with male or female shepherd.
Arya leans more toward women, but she's still like somewhere on the spectrum of bisexual.
I think she'll do it if it means she can get what she wants. So I think she's
Yeah.
not opposed to it, but would generally prefer not
She
to.
did. I mean, didn't she have sex with Mordin?
What the hell
I don't
weird
think she
fantasy are you coming up with?
did.
No. I think she did. Yeah.
Where is that from?
Where is this coming from?
Good. Let him dig for a little bit.
When woke up from explosion, Asari had fled back to Afterlife. Felt lucky not to be in Afterlife myself. Hadn't been paid, but considered self-fortunate. Had broken Omega's one rule, in more ways than one.
Oh my god, he did!
Boom.
Where is that? I'd forgotten about that.
I didn't even know that happened. Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that is the Citadel DLC too.
Wow.
All right, so this is going to be interesting to stitch together.
Okay, keep going.
I
Keep going
had
on the
some
list,
serious rhythm planned for this, and I do not know why I planned that. It makes no sense. Like, we had no chance of doing this rhythmically at all. None at all. All right, Vetra. Can you bang Vetra?
Ooh,
80%?
70.
That's kinda
I'm gonna
low.
Go with.
Those are both kind of low. You don't think she's absolutely a romance option?
I'd like her to be, but I kind of feel like we might be trolled.
Is that wise for BioWare to do that?
Because the thing is, there's more romance options than ever before in a Mass Effect game, so I thought that, female Turian, obvious. So I was going with like 80.
Yeah, 99.9% for me.
I'm going 70 because they like to troll us.
Can you think of examples where they trolled us?
Cullen in Dragon Age 2. Why make him so pretty if I can't do anything with him?
Your twin.
No,
They said
0%.
0%.
They've said no.
You sick bastard, stop asking. You cannot bang your twin. I don't want to answer that question anymore. Okay.
Get ready for your comments to be nothing but that.
Absolutely. Callow Jaff.
Oh, I think he might be this time. So I'm going to go with 90.
I'm
90.
gonna go with 25%.
All over the board. I'm at 75%.
I was going to say 75.
Yeah. Very, very likely, I think.
Either way, he is my precious little cinnamon roll of nerdiness, and I will protect him.
Callow?
Yeah, he's adorable.
I like him.
Did you not watch the briefing where he was talking about all the cool stuff with the Tempest and the Nomad? Oh, he's adorable.
Aaron Flynn says
Dick
that
the
they pronounce
Sky.
it Jol.
Joel.
Oh, yay!
So
I got
we
my
were
answer.
right, yeah.
Is he spelled out phonetically?
Yeah, jaw and L. So Jol.
Yeah,
Joel.
he spells it Jaw L.
Are
Jaw.
you sure it's not Jael?
Gel.
Well, I think the shark movie would disagree with how to
Jael?
pronounce that.
Jael.
Jarl.
Jael.
What is he, a rapper now?
I mean, he's an alien, so they're going to do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna call him Jaw until proven otherwise.
Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm taking this off course.
What about Liam?
That was actually the next guy on the list.
yeah,
Holy shit. Way to go, Tucker.
99%.
Oh, see, I
99%.
reckon he probably is, yeah. 99.9%, but maybe he isn't, because, like, we'd assume he would be, and then, nope, sorry, no human male on the squad for you. But I reckon he probably is.
I mean, if they
I
make
would murder
Cora
someone.
a romance option, they've got to make Liam a romance option.
Yeah, if they made Cora a romance option, Liam has
Be very weird. All right, how about a space bear? Will you be able to romance a
100%.
space
If you're
bear?
brave, again, if you're brave enough.
10%.
If you're brave enough.
If you catch him in season, yeah. Right time of the year, I'm sure they'll be up for it.
I suppose it's not official, but you can, yeah.
I feel like we're missing someone.
There's many more on this list.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're still going down the list.
How about you guys know Knockmore Kesh, who is the female Krogan engineer?
I'd say no. She'd probably
No.
kick your ass.
She looks like she would kick your ass. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with 10%.
I imagine that's just a normal Krogan thing.
If she'd go for anyone, it'd probably be the dad.
Maybe she's Drax's girlfriend.
Ooh, that'd be
Maybe
cute.
she's Drax's girlfriend. I ship it.
Speaking of the
Ship
dad.
it hardcore.
Or sister.
No, Tucker.
Or sister.
No, Tucker.
No?
Or his mum. That would be funny. He gets told off by his mum.
That would be so
love-
funny.
All right, how about Jen Garson?
GN.
No. I feel like she and the
No.
dad may be getting it on.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. They seemed a little buddy in those briefings.
We haven't actually seen her. She could be like 85.
I still don't know if she's human or Asari.
I'm gonna go with 30%.
20.
Because I think she's your boss. So
She's pretty old, too.
I had 25. Doesn't mean you can't bang your boss.
That is true.
Okay, that's what. I mean, everybody on the Normandy bangs the boss. Okay, and
That's so true. Yeah.
here's one that is probably impossible to really answer. Dr. Lexi, an Asari mentioned in an off article. Asari doctor.
Maybe?
70%.
Today, in a Eurogamer article, they said, and take this with a grain of salt because Eurogamer sometimes makes lazy errors, they said that she was a part of the Tempest crew also. So being that if that is true, I'm going to go with 50% because she's an Asari and she's on our crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with 70%.
70 is very high.
She'd be our replacement for Dr. Chuck was, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but because they said there's going to be one-off romances, so...
Yeah, there's going to be romances on your crew.
And on
probably
different planets.
too.
I gotta be
on
honest.
a different planet. Like, yeah.
I'm extremely interested in a sexy Asari doctor.
Okay.
I think that needs to happen.
Now, here's a question. Are you guys going to stick to just one romance, like stick with one person and be loyal to that person your first playthrough, or are you just going to try to bang as much as you can?
First playthrough, I'm probably going to be loyal.
I'm playing as myself, so there's a good question. It depends who I take a liking to. If I don't take a liking to anyone, then it's, any hole's a goal. But If I take a liking to one specifically, then I will just go for that.
All right. Next one on the list, your father.
That's. I was
God,
trying
I
to say
hope
that.
not.
You were telling me no.
1%.
No, you can't. Well, actually, we don't know if you can or can't bang your father. But
Technically,
let's
it's
just
not
go with
been
no.
confirmed that you can't. So
You sick
1%.
bastards. Don't
I
ask.
think they just said no incest, so that includes your father.
Yes, 0%.
No, it was in relation to your twin. It wasn't in relation to your father. But we shouldn't even be discussing this. It's not.
I mean,
gonna
going
happen.
to make
gross.
a weird joke here. The siblings are attractive, so that'd be some wincest, but it's not happening in the game.
Wincest.
You guys are gross.
Yeah, incest
Jesus.
that's winning.
Okay, Minius. Next person.
How about Reyes, who we've only heard his
Oh, I hope
voice?
so.
75%.
I say
Oh,
90
he's-
because he's Hawk, and I like Hawk.
I'm going to guess 10, like 10 or like less than 10. Like
So
8.
we're all over the map here. This is very difficult. I put 50 because I have no clue.
Well, a big, theory is he's a Korean.
You see, the thing is, he's one of the few males we know of, and I would very much appreciate a seductive Latin lover. Thank you.
As long as he can be my best friend, it's all right. Because he's Hawk.
Now, okay, here's a question: do you think Jaal will be a gay romance for a male writer?
I don't know.
Because there's the
Maybe.
thing to think about. Because it could be this race could be kind of like the Asari.
No, there's definitely females in the back, dude.
Well, I meant like they're very gender fluid. They don't give a fuck.
Oh.
They look, well, okay.
They may be. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on their culture, I think, more than their species.
Well, yeah.
I'd say, I would say because he's like a new alien, I'd say most likely bisexual.
Yeah, just so that everyone can have a go.
Just because it would give more of an opportunity for all players to learn more about his species through that romance. So I think that him being bisexual would be advantageous to learning more about the lore.
Yeah.
is my
And
reasoning.
do you think that there will be one-off romances in the Angara race?
Probably, yeah, because there are some
Maybe.
very attractive female ones too. So
The blue
That's the-
Angelina Jolie in the background.
Yeah, the female that looks like she's off staring somewhere.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow. Sloane Kelly.
Ooh, I think a one-off with her, I think would be possible. Maybe like hate sex, yeah.
Oh, you think kind of like Arya,
Like
depending on
Arya,
how you play
yeah.
it?
Yeah, like Arya, maybe like an Arya moment.
Like if you
Yeah.
don't do the interrupt where you pull the gun.
What, you
You're
flash
Tells
her
you to
instead?
get out.
Then you bang. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
That's what you
what they
missed.
don't show you after that is after the guns point at each other, just the clothes just come right off.
Yeah.
They don't show you that part.
So I'm going to say 80%. No, wait,
I'm gonna
70.
go with-
70, I changed my
I'm
mind.
going with
50%.
I'm going with she's a pretty small character. It's 5%. You're way more likely to kill her.
Well, I mean,
true.
that never stops some people, a dead body.
Exactly.
The last one, Sam.
Sam in our
1%.
Well-
Because like he's in you, kind of.
You're
He's
saying 'cause
in
he-
you, right?
You're saying because
So-
he's inside you already. So
Well, they say that he's aware, right? They say he's aware of everything you do. He can feel what you feel. When you're banging, he's feeling that. So technically, you're kind of romancing him-ish.
so
Well, I mean-
100% you have no choice.
Yeah, he's just there, man. It's a threesome.
He's just along for the ride. I
whether
guess.
you're doing it with somebody else or with yourself,
Yeah.
he's involved.
Yeah.
So it's-
whether
so
you
it's
like it or not.
Every romance is a three-way.
Yeah.
Dude, how creep. What do you guys think of that? The fact that he's got an implant in your head, that creeps me out. I'm creeped out.
Well, so long as he stays quiet whilst I'm busy. If he's going to give a running
Do you
commentary.
think he can like turn himself off during certain moments or like de-interface?
Nah, I'm just imagining
Or-
the conversation
just
after
imagine-
where they're in the bed, like talking, like, "Oh, that was great," and everything. Like that. Sam, I enjoyed that too.
Or, like,
just
all
stare
the
off
way
into the
through,
corner,
he's giving
like, what?
commentary in your head, and you're just like, will you shut up?
Yeah,
You see, the thing is, he's implanted into the other members of the Pathfinder team as well, or at least Cora said that. So, like, if you romance Cora or
He'll be
someone else
telling
on the
everybody
Pathfinder
what's going
team,
on.
then he's like there for both people.
he has the ability to like make people's glands do stuff. So everybody on the ship's gonna feel it when you get busy. I mean, that's my point. This is really creepy.
Someone's having sex.
Okay, I think they're not gonna include it. I think they're gonna have some sort of like he can de-interface. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but would you de-interface? I wouldn't. I'd stay on and be like, just secretly.
So you're
depends on
romancing
Sam's
Laura, and like
personality.
Liam's getting a notification, like he's like tweaking a weapon, going. And he just stops, looks up. Nice.
No, it's not a notification. He gets to feel it. You don't understand.
Wait. Which does he feel? Because Sam would be in both
All
of them.
it.
Is he feeling the ins going in or the?
All of it.
It's
It's
the
like hive
wildest
mind.
experience.
He's feeling both at the same time. Like what the fuck?
So
I'd be so
that was kind of my point. Is like
confused after
someone
I think
told me.
we're going a little too far with
They
this.
did it. They
just
put him
saying.
in their brains.
This is. I mean,
BioWare
I just wanted to make the point that whole thing going in your. That's creepy. The control that the thing has, creepy. I'm creeped out. These are legitimate possibilities based on the technology.
You better be friendly.
Yeah, just imagine, like, even from a story standpoint, Sam gets hacked. You got an enemy in your brain who's going to make you do stuff or feel stuff or not be able to see or all kinds of. It's just I don't see the.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I don't see the
That would
advantage of
kinda
this.
suck.
I don't see the advantage of having this thing in your head.
Maybe that's a plot point though. That could be a plot point. Maybe not for now, but down the line if we continue on with Ryder.
Ooh, theory. Ooh, I have a theory.
Sure.
So what if the reason our dad, you know how we get the rank of Pathfinder from our dad, if he isn't dead, and we've seen Alec Ryder in different places by himself in trailers, what if an enemy hacks into Sam but is only able to hack into the Sam that's in your dad and then turns him evil and then makes your dad do their agenda and so you have to try and fight and save your dad from that agenda thing and like de-hack No.
Yeah.
Why would they only be able to get his Sam? That's a plot hole.
I guess like that's somewhat similar to indoctrination again.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that,
all right,
that's
I
like,
see your point.
That's
Just throwing it out
Yeah.
there because the light bulb popped up.
But people could be watching you with Sam. If you think about it, if someone can hack in to watch what's going on, aside from sexy time and thing, you know, they could use that against you. If they've essentially got eyes just via Sam. If they can hack a VI, then potentially that could be a really bad thing.
Yeah,
They can see what you're doing.
I believe that the reason that Sam exists the way he exists is because that's how, as the Pathfinder, you can respec.
Yeah.
Because you got this thing
he's
that's
obviously
plugged
got
in that can
uses,
rewire.
yeah.
You can rewire your system,
Yeah.
so you can learn biotics suddenly or other kind of stuff, and that's the reason it's there.
Well, it sounds like he's useful in general because he's giving you information too, so he obviously serves a few purposes.
Yeah, but the dude doesn't need to be in your brain. He can be in your
I thought
like
he was
microphone.
in our Omni tool initially. I didn't realise
No,
until
no,
that
no,
thing that
yeah.
he was in your brain.
Yeah, actually,
creepy.
I guess I was on board with you. Yeah,
Dr. Ellen Ryder is one twisted person.
yeah,
How so?
She invented the neural implant
Oh.
for him.
yeah. What the hell? Thanks, Mom.
Maybe that's why she died. She tested it out.
Well,
and
she's
it
not
blew her
confirmed to be the mom yet.
Yeah,
but
she's-
I would say like
Thanks,
Thanks,
Granny.
Dad. Thanks, Mom. You put a robot in my head.
off. It's a way to get them to behave themselves.
So, with the romance, if they ever show any future romance, do you think with trailers that they will show a gay or lesbian romance?
I think they should, but I don't know if
I think they should.
Well, I mean, it would make
EA would
sense.
let them, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it would make sense, but the thing is also just remember the amount of flashback or lashback that it got for just having sex in the game originally with like Fox News and
It's,
news
the world
outlets and
needs to
stuff.
move the fuck on.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Yeah, well.
negativity is still.
I think it's I think
can
it's up to
see,
EA.
I can see BioWare wanting to do it, but then maybe EA being like,
It's up to
Yeah.
EA.
I
Yeah.
don't think EA would allow it because they're not exactly. They're not gamers themselves. They're a big corporate business, and they're going to go for
Yeah.
the biggest group of players, which is still the fucking straight white male. Which is why we've got straight white fucking male romance going on in that fucking trailer.
I mean, like because like people that have played Mass Effect, they know you can have a gay or lesbian romance in it. But
Yeah.
and the thing is also, if they advertise it, they might lose people that are against that kind of thing that we're going to play the
and
game.
you can guarantee that's an EA fucking move.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
I think BioWare doesn't give a fuck about
No.
those people. I think it's more EA
Yeah.
that does.
Yeah, you want to sell the game to as many people as possible, and they're going to be scared and conservative.
Well, when you sell your soul to the devil, I don't like EA, even though I was happy to drink through their tab.
I think they should show it. I would like it if they show it, but if they don't show it, I'm not upset about it.
No, I mean, we know it's there, but it's still sad that they're not.
Yeah, we know it's there. So
it's not being shown.
I would like them to at least tweet something about who I can romance as a male character and who else is male.
And
that
for
I
the
can
love of God,
romance,
why do they
but-
always have to be white? Can't we have a protagonist that's some
Well,
other race?
Can't you change Ryder's race?
Yeah, of course you can, but they never show you that in
You can.
the,
You can change
in the
their.
fucking things. Whenever they do the promos, it's always a white person.
Well, they go off the base character.
Yeah, but why not make the base character white? Why does it have to be white? Can't it be Indian or Mexican or black or anything but
Because
bloody
the major
pasty white arse?
demographic,
Exactly.
major
But
demographic of
the
gamers
wager-
are white.
Yeah, exactly. But they should fuck
Are you
off.
sure about that?
Yeah.
I mean, well, it still is.
At least
but it's-
console
yeah.
gaming, North America, Europe.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's-
biggest areas for gaming are America, Europe, and I think Sweden.
Well, I mean, Sweden is in Europe.
Yeah. Well, I meant UK. I didn't mean Europe. I meant UK.
Germany too, right? And also Europe, and then the France.
And then the France.
France, yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's on its own. Flesh.
Oh man. Okay.
We do have characters
Like
of color
Brexit.
in trailers, though. That is an improvement.
Yeah, it's getting there, but it's still not good enough. If I have to look at pasty white arse much longer, it's
So they have the default
head.
model characters. It'd be nice if they had multiple models for multiple ethnicities.
Yeah, exactly. Or just have the default models be not white, because it doesn't matter anyway. Even if because it's a game where
Well,
you can
that-
change the character and anyway,
That would
but,
be difficult to
it's
sell if each trailer the character looks different each time.
Yeah,
that's true, and I'm not even meaning in the trailer. I mean in the game. Because every time unless they really nailed it with a character creator, a lot of times your characters don't look quite right when you.
Yeah, and it never stopped Dragon Age Inquisition. There was a different, because obviously we had different races to pick from.
Yeah.
No one got that confused. They all knew it was the Inquisitor, regardless of what race they used, and they used a different one for
Yeah, because the
each.
Inquisitor had the same kind of like iconic appearance in their like what they wore.
Yeah, give them an outfit that's iconic, and you'll know that it's the protagonist, regardless of what color they are.
I still feel like that would be a bit off if,
Well,
like,
then they
say
can
you're
fuck off
looking
and
at
get
the
used
trailer.
to it. Fuck
Well,
'em,
no, because
basically.
say someone doesn't know
But
that you
Tucker,
can.
they marketed Dragon Age Inquisition with different Inquisitors all the time.
I didn't watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other
but
people did.
How many Inquisitors have you used?
Just the one that's
the
still in
standard
the
default
hinterlands.
elf one.
13.
Where is it located?
Hinterlands Trevelyan.
I think it's at the base where the people are. Like, no, it's
Oh,
it's in
in
like a
the-
swamp.
if you're at
it's in a swamp
the-
area. Like after,
Okay.
yeah, it's a swamp area thing where.
Okay, wait. Okay, so you said that the like zombie dead people keep like attacking you.
Yeah, it's
Are
like a
you at
swamp
the part
area.
before you go up and close the gate on them so they can't keep attacking you? Because there's a story portion of it where it will keep spawning them until you go close that gate.
No, I have to do like 6 of something, like paint a sign or something, and I have to get like 6 of them, and there's like 1,000 of those little fucks that keep popping up.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
think
like
you're
10 levels
maybe
higher than me.
Okay, Tucker. I think you should need to, like get out of that area and
tried.
keep playing the game
Yeah, you're probably too low a level to be there currently.
Yeah, that's.
because you spent all your time in the hinterlands.
I used to
I
just
mean,
run.
no, that would raise my level up.
No, you actually gain more experience after you leave the hinterlands than if you stay there for too long, because all the enemies are still around the same levels.
But still, I think it would be weird for just the average person that's watching that doesn't like it's like, oh, what is this Mass Effect Andromeda I have heard of? This is interesting. And they load up a trailer, it's like, oh yeah, that's what the character looks like. And the next one, well, who the fuck's that person?
So then
Why are they
use a
calling him
black
the same person
person
as
or
that?
Indian
You,
person
you-
or
you
then-
need them to have the
person or
same
whatever.
armor.
And then
That's all you really need.
Tucker, I
the-
think we've invalidated your argument with
That's, no,
Inquisition advertising, but you don't have that experience of being a part of that, so you don't know.
Well, I mean, even
Basically,
in
shut the fuck
the
up.
recent trailer, that they showed, Ryder changes armor throughout because it makes sense with the story.
So I put in the chat have you guys noticed that Liam looks like scarily similar to Wasabi from Big Hero 6?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's been
Like,
pointed
he
out.
looks scarily similar. The weapon is the same, similar to, like, he uses the dual Omni Blades, and Wasabi
his
has
favorite
those dual
weapon is
bladey
the
things.
dual Omni Blade.
Yeah, like, he looks, like, it's uncanny. The resemblance. It's crazy. Has, like, the same hair and the same weapon thing, maybe similar personalities. Like, it's just, it's crazy.
So last week on the show, we asked this question. You can only save one. Who do you choose? The Geth, the Quarians,
I forgot
or
about that.
Jacob?
I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
everyone thought I said Jacob. I did not.
Great.
It was me.
Which is great. Actually, I think it might have been
find
me,
that
but
funny.
you totally like encouraged me. If it wasn't me,
Every
it was
week
you.
I encourage Jacob.
I don't even know what I said. I think I said Pyjack.
You
you
said
said
like
Project.
Liam,
No, you
which
said-
made no sense. Probably because
And
you thought he
then-
was a secret Quarian, but then he would be part of the Quarian, so
Yes,
it
I
didn't
think
work.
it was Liam.
But it doesn't make sense because if he was a Quarian in the first place, he's already in the poll.
So out of 1,061 votes, Jacob got 8%, the Geth got 30%, and the Quarians won with an overwhelming 62%.
Which
And I just think that's horrible because
Not
the
surprising.
Geth did nothing.
not
So,
surprising at all. By the
It'd
way,
probably be less
over
painful to
1,000
get,
votes is
though.
a record.
Yeah, that's our most voted on poll ever. So
Also means that at least 84 people voted for Jacob.
84 people.
I was one of those
voted for
84
Jacob.
people.
Of course you
I
are.
think I was also one of those 84.
Did you really? This was your poll. This is the poll you came up with. You sabotaged your own poll.
I voted for Jacob because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we got to be careful that this is what. But anyway, something
Okay.
happened recently that gave me an idea for a new poll. There are going to
Okay.
be mini games in Mass Effect Andromeda. BioFan is super excited about it.
Oh, you betcha! Oh,
I love how you're so downtrodden, and I was like, yes,
I
mini
hate
games.
minigame.
They're
I
not
have
so
never
bad.
enjoyed a minigame. Okay, so here's the thing.
Is it 'cause
If
you're
they
bad at
make a
them?
minigame, that's taking time away from something they could have spent time doing stuff or improving other stuff on. So I feel like minigames are just like a vampire leech sucking opportunities away from a game.
But they've always been there.
So
Maybe. I mean,
I
one
just-
dude
I
can do a
just-
mini game. I mean, it could be one
yeah,
dude.
but that
who's
one
not
dude
working on
could have, I
anything.
don't know, worked on some bugs or polished some character stuff or made something look better or I don't know. But I do not enjoy minigames. I
Well, it also
do
could
not
be
enjoy them.
what do you qualify as a minigame? Because some things that are or there's a thin line with some things depending on if it's a side mission or just a minigame you can go and do.
No, it's like, unlock the door and then you have to line up.
It's like unlock the door or unlock the safe or hack the PDA.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoy those. I think
I
they're
don't
great
mind
when you're
them.
exploring. I enjoy them. I think they're peaceful.
Oh, you play bloody crosswords, don't you?
No,
puzzles.
I suck at crossword. I don't know why. I do Sudoku sometimes.
Yeah, there we go.
Like-
That's why you find it
Yeah.
useful.
Well, I mean, it's just
I like
like,
Flow Free.
like it breaks up. You're wandering around like trying to pick up stuff, and it breaks it up just wandering around and picking up stuff.
Well,
And
maybe
it changes the pace of the gameplay a bit.
I like that. I feel like it does that, but in a negative way. Like I don't want
they
it
might
to
be
break up.
skippable. You remember like how you could donate Omnigel to bypass unlocking puzzles and
We don't have Omnigel. That
there
is
might
confirmed.
be there'll be like an equivalent
it's-
probably. Is what I
Yeah,
meant.
same kind of thing. So anyway, here we're gonna solve this then once and for all.
Okay.
Poll: are you cool with the inclusion of minigames in
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda?
I am.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's just keep it to those two. And Jacob can't make the poll.
No, good is putting
so-
Jacob.
no.
Go on, stick Jacob at the end. Go
No,
on.
it should be yes, no, or
Jacob.
Zork. See how many people
So,
understand
yeah.
that Zork.
This is an actual informational thing. We might get information from
I
this.
think we should put
So
Jacob.
just
in
keep it to
every
yes or
week.
no. I was gonna have it be yes, no, or if they're done right, but I think if they're done right would win like hands
That
down.
would be
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
let's
then
just
what
go yes
would
or no.
qualify as done right?
So, weekly Andromenerds poll. Are you cool with the inclusion of minigames in Mass Effect Andromeda? Yes? No?
Jacob.
Sound
No.
Sound good?
Yes. No,
Okay.
no
Go on,
Jacobs.
Go on, stick Jacob in
Tweet
there.
it out? We good? Good to go?
Maybe Jacob
Yeah.
in there.
Let's poll this, and then we can react. We can react to it live.
Do you guys know what Zork is?
Yeah, kind of.
I honestly, when you start talking, I don't really listen to you.
That's kind of like what I do too. I start talking, I ignore myself partway through. But Zork was that game where it's all text based. It's you see a door and you type open, door is locked. Try and you like look to your left. There's
Oh,
that
like I would not be cool with.
No.
That would be a disaster. Oh man, it'd be funny, like a little bit, but
like a little or like an Easter egg of Zork.
So Cora's last name is Harper, and the elusive man's real name is Jack Harper. So people are thinking maybe that Cora Harper is related to Jack Harper, aka the elusive man.
I think that could be a possibility. And now I wonder, can she be trusted?
Really bizarre coincidence.
Is she the soulless of Mass Effect Andromeda is my question, because we saw them making out, and now I'm like, ooh.
I don't think that she is. I think it's just like a last name similarity. And in fact, I think that's something they might do.
I don't think that the writers would do that. I think they knew when they were picking out that last name.
I think that they give her the same last name, but not have her be related, but have that be an issue later on of like, your last name is Harper, just like Jack Harper, like the elusive.
Well, people don't know that the elusive man is Jack Harper, though. That's the thing.
The one thing, as far as bringing it into this game is concerned, is that the number of people who know that the elusive man exists is really small. Like, really small.
Yeah.
So, like, somehow they'll have to tie that in. It's not impossible, but it is one hell of a tangent.
Well, chances are she's probably estranged from him. She'll probably say my dad's an arsehole and I don't talk to him.
Yeah, I totally could come into play at some point.
I mean, maybe she left Andromeda, like part of the reason that she left the Milky Way is to get away from...
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe to escape from her father, because maybe, like, they have that estranged relationship, and then he was starting to, like, try and...
Maybe he wanted her to be, like, the original Kai Leng.
Or maybe the elusive man sent her to Andromeda knowing that the Reapers are coming. Like a good father.
That could be... Yeah, maybe.
That was the most likely thing I could come up with.
And maybe wanted her on there because in the future it's like to pave a way for their family in general.
Yeah,
spread your genes.
Yeah, keep an eye on shit.
She may not even know she's the elusive man's daughter. She may be, of course.
Well, yeah, she'd only know him as Dad or Jack. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the elusive man is not a family man. He lives on like an island in the middle of the galaxy. And then goes and bangs mistresses.
Yeah. And it could be a good way, though, to get to know him as a person and not just this antagonist.
Yeah, like she could tell you about her dad, but then if you hadn't played the trilogy, you wouldn't know who she's talking about, kind of way, Like that's a cool way to do a cameo without doing a cameo. So it's a kind of convenient way for them to work it in,
I just kind of hope that that Cerberus is not in like Andromeda, not like a big thing in Andromeda.
Oh, I don't think it will be. I think that it's not gonna be her leading the new regime of Cerberus, because that's a storyline they've already done.
Heads up.
So I don't think they're gonna do
Aaron
that.
Flynn voted yes.
I think he did.
Of course he did. and BioFan,
Aaron.
you are so in the minority here.
It doesn't change how I feel. I still hate minigames.
So you're not a sheep, is what you're saying? You don't just like things because other people like them?
I do not jump on the bandwagon. I have my own opinions.
I cannot wait, and we're doing this, to do a Let's Play with you while you play minigames.
Yeah, we could just have like highlight reels of you just raging about it. It'd be great.
Speaking of Let's Plays, apparently the beta, or we're going to be getting a lot of multiplayer news in February. My guess is from IGN.
Yeah, that was weird that got teased early, because I thought that was coming in January, but I guess it's coming in February.
Well, did they ever say like when the beta is going to be?
No, they don't tell us anything.
Well, I mean, did they say like the beta will be late January-ish?
I think they'll just roll it out. What they did with Dragon Age Inquisition is they put the first lot in, and then gradually, as they updated the beta MP, they added more people to it. So that's probably what they'll do for this. That's my guess, anyway.
When do you think the beta will be coming out?
Mid-February.
Yeah.
If they're doing a beta before launch, then it would probably have to be like the month before launch, is what I would think.
Of course,
logically about marketing.
If they're doing a public, what they really should do is first weekend of March, free multiplayer for everybody. Go ahead and test it out. Anybody can download it and play it.
Well, I mean, I know
That's
that
probably
Xbox
their best
have got
bet.
their thing, haven't they? That they do where.
But just do it for everybody.
Access.
This is
There's always that, I suppose, for a lot of people.
yeah.
And
First
that's-
weekend of March. I believe the EA Access thing does have multiplayer though, so that's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Well, it does. But no, EA, when it comes to betas and things like that, they will also have them on PlayStation. It's just the early access is on Xbox and PC, not PlayStation.
No, it's
But betas they'll
PlayStation
put on
4 and
everything.
Xbox was for the beta. There's not for PC. When I applied for the beta, there was no option for PC. It just says it's only for Xbox One and PlayStation 4
Oh, well,
for beta.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
eventually it will obviously be ready for PC, but who knows when.
Well, I mean, it's way too late for this because what Halo Wars did is they had a beta only on Xbox One, and then recently they had a beta for Xbox One and PC. But it's way too close to launch to have two different kinds of betas.
It seems very close to start a beta now anyway, if you ask me, but that's just my personal opinion.
Tucker, I learn new things about you every week. I had no idea you liked Halo.
Right?
None.
Shocking.
Unbelievable.
Man, the emails I get of that joke.
Do you still get them?
I still get them all the time.
That's my small revenge for you derailing the podcast all the time.
Wait, what happened?
I love the comments of like, hey, I made like a decent video. I can't wait to see the comments. Oh, Tucker, do you like Halo?
Is that on your regular videos?
Yes. I'm like,
To everyone that posted those comments,
I'm so happy.
I love you.
I'm so
Thank
happy.
So there was another wonderful Bobito comic for the Andromenerds
He
that
busted
gives a
that
little
out quickly.
backstory into Minius going to the Andromeda Initiative. Do we want to narrate our parts? That
Yeah,
Tucker's
I'll
not in
find
this one
it.
for some reason.
Except the problem
Tucker,
is,
do you
like,
want to be the Batarian for some reason? Maybe we
I
wanna do
can't
that
be-
one?
I can't be Arya.
BioFan, this may not work because there's like multiple characters that are going on.
I'll be Arya and the other dude.
This might be atrocious. Let's do it.
So, why did you join the Andromeda Initiative, Minius?
That's a long story. Omega, 600 years earlier.
Fuck with Arya? Seriously? You have to admit, it's a catchy title. How many of these VR discs did he sell? Around 5,000 or 6,000, but it's also been pirated a lot. Is there anyone on Omega who hasn't? What does it say on the box? Fight this Krogan. We're gonna learn what it's like to really fuck with Arya.
Back in Andromeda.
Well, you should be safe all the way out here, at least.
You think? I still sleep with my shotgun to my pillow.
Love this one. This one was good.
By the way, Tucker's
makes it
voice
everything.
completely ruined it. It makes me sound like the most pansy Krogan of all time. Like I'm running from a like.
I sound like an angry Mickey Mouse.
He's like pretty much running from Mickey Mouse. That's totally. Don't fuck with Arya. Oh.
I'm gonna tell what's really to fuck with Arya.
Yeah, I knew that reading that wouldn't work, and now I can't wait to hear it because I have a feeling it's a disaster.
Questions?
I don't know about you. I think it's glorious.
I love it.
They should hire you to do voiceover for Mass Effect Andromeda.
That's how you sell
Every
the game.
single character.
Big burly character.
The problem is, AbilityDrain, he can't stick to a script, so yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go.
That's called improvising.
Whenever I do my videos, people say like it really sounds like a reading from a script. You guys know why. You know why I have to read from a script.
Yes. I have a question for Trainer. Is there anything I should know?
There are new messages at your private terminal.
Hey, Trainer, what's up?
Matt Brees has a pretty fun question. If you could pick two races to crossbreed, what two would they be? Excluding Asari, as they turn into more Asaris. And maybe pick for visuals and one for tactical strength.
Can it be from the previous trilogy and from Andromeda? I could cross species breed that way as well.
Sure, fuck it.
Okay. A pie jack, and a space bear.
I was gonna go. I mean, when I read this, I was thinking of a yog.
Damn it! She won already.
When I was reading that question, I was thinking I'm gonna do a yog and a pie jack.
Oh, that would be
But
really
just think,
cute.
like, if the pie jack's on top, it's gonna get sucked up all up in there. But if the pie jack's on the bottom, it's gonna explode.
It would have to be artificial insemination, just for the Eva to survive.
I assumed that this was like some Solarian genetic mixing, but you guys went with the banging, right? Okay.
I'm
Literally
gonna
went with a
go
bang.
with. I think what would be like the most ferocious thing ever would be if you crossed a Vorcha and a Krogan, because then it would have like those teeth.
it would be so
and it'd
angry.
be tough and a Krogan, and it would be so angry. It'd literally be the most badass thing in the universe.
See, I was gonna go Vorcha Elcor.
That would be peculiar.
Vorcha
I want to
Elcor,
make
and
the most useless one, and that would be a pie jack and the shifty-looking cow.
Oh,
I don't
forgot about
know.
the
That shifty
That might
looking
be
cow
cute.
that thing's pretty dangerous, man. I
You're
don't
not looking,
know.
it steals your credits.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. What would be like if you were trying to create the ultimate soldier though? Vorcha Krogan, is that the best one we got?
I mean, how about a Drell if you're going for like stealthy?
You want a Drell Volus mix because that's funny.
What about
Yes.
what about an Elcor and Jacob, breaker of hearts and of minds and of bodies, because he would just bore you to death.
And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this has really been blowing up on just community sites. But for some reason, a lot of people have been posting the breakdown of the characters, like some of their little codex entries for Thane. Like he says how to kill different species, and he has like detailed things. And for Krogan, he has like his first way to kill, and the second thing is a bomb. And when you look at Garrus's, he talks about all these people he killed and how he killed them, and the way he killed a high-ranked Quarian is he coughed on them. I don't know why, but I've been seeing a lot of posts like that recently.
I haven't seen any.
No, I haven't.
I'm not looking too hard, I guess.
This is from Don't Trust This Man, and he says that he would love to hear what we guys would change if we could go back in time and change one thing about the Mass Effect trilogy.
That ending.
The
Yeah,
ending.
Reaper motivations.
I liked it when they felt more like a Lovecraftian horror.
That's kind of boring.
Are you serious, Tucker? Tucker, that fixes the whole thing.
Well, I don't, but that's
It's not boring at all.
That's too obvious.
That's
of an
perfect.
answer.
All right, so okay,
It's a
are we
perfect
eliminating the
answer.
ending then? It cannot be
So
the ending.
something that isn't
That's-
the ending. Okay.
That'd be too obvious of an answer.
Make
It's a good
Caden bisexual in Mass Effect 1.
Make Jacob not be a fucking dickhead.
But mine was so good.
I would do it with like the main character, with the squad mates that were in Mass Effect 3. How they kind of had one-off missions, like saving the kids with Jack and stuff. Having more of that, because it's like, oh, there's Jack and she's gone. Oh, hey, there's Rex and he's gone. Like have a few missions with them. Like add some more oomph to that.
Boy, I liked the whole trilogy so much I don't want to mess with it. The only I can think of.
I would like to fix the frame rate in the Xbox when you have to kill the Rachni and you go down, you like set the bombs off and 10 million Rachni pop out of the ground. Your
Oh my
frame rate
God,
drops to
yes.
1.
I'm glad you brought that up because I would like to fix the loading times on the PS3.
Oh god.
For Mass
yeah.
There you
Effect
go.
3. It's impossible. It's impossible because the PS3 and the PSN are kind of a piece of crap. But that's what I would fix.
The frame rate on that is terrible. It's going from like smooth. All of a sudden you're running and it looks like you're playing the game through a flip book.
Like you got strobe lighting going on.
Seriously, and there's like 10,000 Rachni all popping up. You're like, what the fuck?
They're
And they're all
outrageous.
like spitting and particle effects are going on. You're just like, Jesus Christ. You basically like you move your character forward, you go make a sandwich,
the
you come
most
back.
intense moment in the Mass Effect series. Yes.
No, but it was literally like
Was
you could
it?
just push your character forward.
For me, it
go
was like
make a
running from all
sandwich,
those
and come
Rachni.
back,
Oh my God.
and
yeah.
the Rachni would be like, then your character would move. The frame would then move. It was
The
terrible.
most intense combat moment. Excuse me. The most intense combat moment.
You didn't like charge in the Reaper on Tichanka?
That
was
was fun.
intense.
That was intense, but it wasn't.
I puckered.
I had more anxiety with the Rachni than I did with charging the Reaper because
Okay.
I knew where to go With the Rachni, I mean, you still knew where to go, but it's like, oh my god, there's so many!
Oh, yeah, also, how about fixing the journal in Mass Effect 3 of understanding what the fuck is a side mission, what's the main mission?
Yeah, those are little tiny.
I knew what those were. They were very obvious.
Yeah, they weren't as obvious as you think.
It is literally what order did you get them in? It's not...
Okay,
Yeah.
well, if you've played the game more than once, then it's obvious.
but-
I can see how first run it could be a little...
It's important for the first run.
Yeah.
So we run YouTube channels sometimes.
Very
Most of the
rarely.
time.
Very rarely.
Yeah, occasionally. We do videos on them, and sometimes you can watch them. Sometimes you can watch them.
Sometimes I don't.
Way to
watch it
sell
all.
Minius. Way to sell.
You know what? I'm gonna have to write something for that because that segment's gotten out of hand.
So, Minius, what videos have you made lately?
I got a video that should be out actually talking about the weird stuff going on within the Andromeda Initiative. It's weird.
Secret
There's
sexy
something
things.
shady. It's shady. There's some shady stuff going on.
Is something going to cause an uprising?
Ooh.
Fuck was that?
I don't know. It's like a weird ghost. Ooh.
That should be our sound clip instead.
People like that sound effect, by the way, so keep it. Don't put it on
Oh yeah,
that.
people are digging it. I'm glad. I thought this would be a good, useful thing, and people are very
What,
positively
your
liking
version
it.
of it, or the actual sound effect? The
actual
noise
sound
or
effect.
the thing.
What's up, BioFan? What do you got going on with your channel?
I am currently, as we're recording this, so it will already be out. I am finishing off my in-depth hidden gems analysis of that awesome trailer that just came out, and then I will also be putting out my analysis for the past 2 Andromeda Initiative briefings, and then after that, I will be working on a very large news update because a ton of stuff has happened. So, woo!
Videos.
Video.
Multiple videos that you may or may not be able to watch, according to my intro.
I will be working on the latest analysis thing for the trailer, and fuck knows what else. Maybe not.
So, in your case, literally, you may or may not be able to watch a
Yeah.
video.
Probably not.
On my channel, a lot of the videos out this week are going to be done by Matt because I am figuring out some final stuff with graduation, which is the 3rd of February. But there's also going to be a new giveaway for Mass Effect Andromeda on my channel.
Secret. Oh, giveaway. That's not a secret. You actually want to tell people about that.
Yeah.
Secret
You can't
giveaway.
even- a secret giveaway where I'm
nobody
giving away a
applies.
copy. It's a secret
By the way,
giveaway
we may have an Andromenerds giveaway coming up.
Oh shit, are we? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What are we
seriously.
giving away?
Yeah.
What are we giving away?
What?
It's secret.
Secrets.
That's all the nerdiness we've got for today. Join us next week because there's a secret.
It's not a
Remember that
sexy
every time you
secret.
like and dang it, remember every time it's not. I wanted it to be a sexy secret.
I'm sorry. We can make it a sexy secret if you want.
It's just a regular secret. Every time you like and share this video, Admiral Hackett will be available on the VidCom.
Hey.
What if you don't want to talk to him?
Too bad.
He's
He liked
still
the video.
there and available at
that's
any given time.
He's like, oh, we fucked
I
up
like-
again. Shepard, go help us.
Admiral Hackett's sitting there like, I hope he answers my call.
Senpai noticed me.
Please answer
Do
me.
you think I'm messaging him too much? Do you think he thinks I'm desperate?
I have no one to talk to. If you have any questions for us, Mass Effect related or otherwise, feel free to email us at andromenerds@gmail.com, and we might read your question. Although we're going to have lots of stuff to talk about, so we're going to have to figure out how to break this out. But along with our co-host, be sure to follow Andromenerds on Twitter. BioFan, did you have something to say in the middle of the thing?
No,
That was
I
Tucker.
do have one thing to say. People have said that, I've sent you a question. You guys haven't asked it. There are a lot of questions, so when I go through, again, we said this before, but if you send a question that is, like, a longer than a paragraph, I'm not going to read it because don't really have time to do that. So if you send, like, a short question, there's a better chance it'll be on. Also, sometimes we go over questions that we've gone over before, or it's just possible that your question may have just been missed as I'm going through them. So if I may have missed your question and it's been like a few weeks or something, just ask it again. It's not like, oh, you asked again, I'm going to ignore you. It's just ask again.
Don't hesitate.
And
Reiterate.
I'm here for you.
if it's erotic Andromenerds fan fiction, please do send us that, because we will read it out on air. I will anyway.
If you send,
Well,
I have gotten slash fiction about myself before, and I read that, and that was probably one of the weirdest things I've read.
I don't get enough slash fiction.
I have a feeling
please,
this turn is
feel
going
free to
weird.
write about me. I'm entirely at my leisure.
So, Minius, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying something. Along with our co-hosts, be sure to follow Andromenerds on Twitter. If you like this podcast and would like to see some more awesome videos, be sure to check out and subscribe to our respective channels.
Wait, who's doing Arya? I thought BioFan was going to do it.
AbilityDrain, go.
Fine. Fuck with Arya. Hang on, though. Fuck with Arya. Seriously? She's English now.
It's a catchy title.
How many of these... Whoa, my voice is fucked. Hang on. My voice is gone. I can't do it.
Oh, fuck, I'll have to do it. Okay.
BioFan,
VR discs did he sell?
I actually liked Tucker's. Can we keep Tucker? Let's
you
have
do
Tucker
both?
do both. That was good.
I got this.
All right, I'll stitch it together.